Welcome to the Pretty Red ENT Show. It's your girl goddess Nikita, aka Pretty Red ENT. And if no one told you they loved you today, just know that goddess Nikita loves you and Pretty Red ENT. We love you and we wish the best for you, and sending love and light out to the whole entire world, planet, galaxy, all the plants, all the trees, the earth, the ground, just sending love and light to anywhere that's needed, and just want to be filled with love. So I was going to do an energy read. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. When I get finished doing everything, I'm like, oh my gosh. But guys, I got something I want to talk to y'all about. Like, I came to a realization about a few things and clarification. I want to tell y'all, like, everything that we do, walk, breathe, eat, it's all divinely blessed and guided. Whether you take this time and you use it for something good, that's your choice. Everything is free will. If you take your time to do anything bad to anyone, that's your time that you took out of your day that you could have been doing something good for yourself. Always take the time out to really love yourself and love the people that love you. Because it's really rare to like find people to come across you that really love you for authentically you. People don't understand that. Like, people wish every day they find somebody or find friends, find family members, you know, like, to really just genuinely love them. Like, and when y'all come across these people, whether you're in a space where you're not like really, you've been hurt and this and that, like, if you come across someone that you feel like that's really giving you genuine love and does not really want anything from you but to really just be your friend and love you, you better appreciate that person. Because the universe probably sent them. God probably sent them. Mother Earth probably sent them. Your angels and ancestors probably had a conversation with their angels and ancestors, and they probably sent them in just to be your friend and show you love. I'm drinking my new tea, y'all. Gotta say, I love this tea. This TBT and BT. But no, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart, because I had somebody write me a letter, mailed it to me. Actually, I was like, wow, you mailed it to the correct address. Like, well, how you get this address? I thought I was a Houdini, but we're not going to go there. But no, they wrote me a letter. And it was so beautiful to the point where I cried. This person said, I want to tell you how much I love you. I know I cannot tell you in person because looking at you is like looking at a star. And sometimes you get lost in a star. And I want to make sure I get the words out that I need to say to you. And I was like, ooh, like my body got chills when I said it too. But it was just so beautiful. This letter was like, you know, at a moment in my life, like when I really needed someone to be there for me, it was you. You were nice. You were beautiful. Like, you were loving. And even though I never said anything, but I felt your hurt. I felt your pain. I seen your pain. Like, I seen where you were at. And you still like loved me, even though like I may not been the best of friend to you, like, but you were still there for me. And you showed up for me. You taught me like what love was. You taught me what a friend was supposed to be. So the way that you treated me, I treated you. And I treated you with pure, authentic love that you give out. Like, don't never change your heart because it's the most beautiful thing about you. I was like, ooh, they went, wow, that pinship, boy, listen. That pinship was beautiful. Beautiful. And they were like, don't never change nothing else about you. Like, I really appreciate you as a friend. And gave me $300. Like, no lie. Sent me $300. Told me they love me and they appreciate me, and I know how to like. I really cried because like I really felt valued and loved. Because even though I like me and this person, we were friends for a minute, and it was like I haven't really talked to him in a long time. I don't even know like how long it's been since I talked to him. I've been like I stopped talking to like my soul tribe for a while because I was doing like some spiritual work. And so they understand because they already know because they connected in. They linked in like Bluetooth. So they know my soul tribe be knowing when I be, doing my work. And I haven't really talked to this person, but like I met this person, like we just clicked. I was like, oh my gosh, like turn up. Like every time I see him, like we be bouncing. I'll be like, let's bounce. Let's do the Harlem Shake. Like, I'll be doing random dance. Do the down the way. Like, I'll be doing random dances. Like, I'm that friend that, like, if I know you feeling down, I'm finna get you up and we about to dance. We about to change your mood. Like, I can't be around you, baby. We ain't listening to no music. We ain't up dancing. We ain't up singing. Like, that's my love language. I love that. You feel me? And this person was like, like, because back in the day, I was going through major depression, and nobody around me really knew besides like a few people. Like I can actually say like spirit called in my mom and them. They helped me out for real. At the moment, like I really was going in a deep end. Like I couldn't, like I was like swimming. Like I was trying to get out, but I couldn't get out. But I really like this letter made me cry, y'all. I'm a baby. I'm sensitive. I ain't gonna lie to nobody say, oh, I'm not sensitive. Nah, baby. Keita G, Pretty Ray and T, Goddess Nikita, we sensitive. We sensitive. And if people tell you anything otherwise, they lie. But most Aries people, they sensitive anyway. So, I mean, if you don't know that we sensitive, like, we are sensitive. We baby bosses. Like, literally, there's this girl on YouTube. I had to give her credit for that because she goes through and she does, like, reads. And she names the zodiac signs. And she was like, Aries are baby bosses. Like, Baby Boss the movie. Like, yeah, I agree with that. 200%. Like, boy, yeah, she right. I ain't gonna lie, she right. She on the money. She on the money so good, like, baby, like, hold on. You just came for our whole neck and everything. But you're right. I'm good. I'm with you when you're right. But for real, guys, like, this letter did something to me to the point where I was like, and you kind of did it in my love language, kind of, sort of, you feel me? Like, because I'm like, hey, if you can't say it to my face, write it down. Don't text me. Do not text me, but to write me a letter and express your feelings and send me some money, yeah. You did my love language. Because I'm like that. Like, what? Like, if I know my friend out or, like, there's something I want to express to somebody, I do it and figure out their love language. Like, oh, I might send you a bouquet full of flowers. I might send you something you might not even know about. It'll come right on time. I'm that friend. Like, I don't know why and how I do what I do. And some people be like, well, I know how you do what you do. But I kind of don't. But you be on point. You know, you send it right on time. And literally, like, I was, like, sitting there and I was like, wow. Like, because the letter was so deep and, and it was real and it was pure. And the fact that at the end of this letter, it was like, but you're so real and pure to the point where I had to send you a letter the exact same way that you are. was like, damn. I was like, you ain't got game. You got all the game. Like, spitting facts, but it was like a letter of appreciation. And most of the time, like, some people don't tell me like they appreciate me as a friend, even if I'm not their friend no more. You feel me? Even if we're not in communication, they won't say, you know what, you was a good friend. Like, you showed up for me. Like, at moments where nobody else showed up for me. Like, you kicked it with me when nobody else kicked it with me. You bought me out the house. You know what? You gave me a ride somewhere and you ain't charged me. People just don't be appreciative of the little things that happen in people's life. Like, I'm like, dude, I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, you know what's so crazy is that I wish that, like, everybody was like me. Everybody had a friend that was like me. The world would be different. And what's so crazy is that a lot of people who know me or just randomly ran into me, they wish that. The same thing I'm wishing. Like, man, if you had friends like me, bro, you would always be happy. You would be thriving. You would be where you need to be at. Like, I'm encouraging. I'm that friend I'm gonna encourage you. Like, baby, well, we might be out somewhere. I might be in the line with you. We supposed to be serious. I might be twerking. I might be doing something crazy. I am known for doing something crazy, guys, in stores, but don't tell nobody. I remember I was in Detroit and I was at this Walgreens. And I'm at this Walgreens, and the next thing I know, I'm like, ooh, look at me twerk. Look at me twerk. And the worker, like, the worker just starts cracking up laughing, like, wow, like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Cincinnati. I ain't from around here. What, they don't come in here twerking? Like, what's going on? Like, the worker was like, no. Actually, people come here and get what they need and get out. But here you go, just spreading love and light. Like, I mean, they technically didn't say it like that, but that's what they said. And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, you feel me? I'm always happy anywhere I go. I'm having a good day. It's going to be a great day today. And it was, by the way. When I went to the D, it was a great day when I went to the D that day. I was like, boy, turn up. I'm hungry. Oh, yes. Let me tell y'all something. Having people in your life that just like love you. And I have to I don't know why and who I'm talking to, but people who just really genuinely love you, like, you gotta love them back. Like, love them back and hug on them. Like, I'm telling you, like, no lie, like, I remember back in the day, I used to get on my brother's nerves. Shout out to my guy, but that's my guy. You feel me? But me and my brother used to be known doing some crazy stuff. I remember when, like, a situation happened with my brother and me and him, and something went wrong because he was acting crazy driving my car when I was like a little bit younger over a railroad track playing Gucci Man. Nobody fuck with my kitchen. Bought an old school, then I set it on sixes. Okay. And I had rims on my white Nissan and everything. Man, this man went over the railroad tracks, loud, boom, to my tire pop. And my brother took me to the tire shop to give me new tires. And I picked my brother up and I started swinging him around. And my brother and friends was sitting there. They was like, what is going on? Like, why did your sister pick you up and swing you around? My brother was like, man, she been doing that since we was kids. Like, but that's me and my brother relationship. Like, we are so funny, man. Like, but I had that same relationship even with my little sister. We were sitting out this weekend, sitting down eating for my dad's birthday. And my little sister was like, yeah, I said, you know what's so crazy is that y'all volunteered me for stuff without asking. And her grandma was like, really? I'm like, yeah. I always get volunteered. And I don't even know I get volunteered until I get a phone call from my dad. Like, you know what? Well, somebody volunteered you. When did I even know I was doing this? At this point, what happened if I was laying down having sex? You feel me? Like, and I was like, and then next thing I know, I got volunteered. And that's not fair to me that I get volunteered for this information and volunteer to do something that I had no saying that I was doing this. And kid you not, I had my little sister's grandma cracking up at the table, and I'm like, man, this is crazy. I feel like, like at some point, like I'm the big sister when I'm technically the middle child. These kids is crazy. I told my daddy, I was like, man, your kids is crazy. He just looked at me with this look. Because I do be seeing some crazy random stuff for real. Like, I just say that. Shout out to me, though, by the way. MVP. But nah, my dad was talking to me, and I was like, I was waiting for my food to get done, and my dad's food was there before mine came. And he was like, so you gonna eat some of my fries? I said, I'm gonna eat a little bit of your fries. He's like, well, dang. And I was like, well, he's like, don't eat none of my fries. Like, don't eat all my fries. I said, Daddy, I ain't gonna eat all your fries, but if I wanted to, you know what happened? He was like, well, I said, the moment that you laid down and you had sex with your baby mama, you decided to have kids. Okay. And when your kids came out, this is me. So at all times you must feed me if I'm hungry, because that's technically your job, right? This man was like, he just shook his head, but my little sister's grandma just cracked up laughing. Like, she's like, but she's right though. The whole point is that it's funny, but am I right? Like, bro, like y'all need to start coming at y'all parents like that. Like, I'm a person that whenever my mom and dad complain about something I ain't doing or I am doing or something, like, I'm like, well, I need this. And they'd be like, nah. I'd be like, but at that moment, you laid down and decided to have sex. When you lay down and have sex, guess what happens? You lay down and you chose to have this baby, and you actually chose to have me because I came out because I'm here right now. And so this means that you're still obligated. And my mom would be like, goodbye. But I mean, you know my mom, okay? But now, y'all, like, all jokes aside, like, forgiveness is really it's a superpower that people don't know. Like, I literally had a moment where, like, I forgave my dad and I went out to eat with him and we had a really good time or whatnot, and went out with my little sister and her grandma, and it was like we was vibing. We was a vibe. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, what's going on? You feel me? And we were just kicking it for real. You feel me? Like, and everybody was like, so what did you do this week? And I was like, well, I went out to dinner with my dad. I said, technically I should have went, but I forgave him. And I went anyways because it made his day. Well, why you ain't come on my actual birthday? Like, dude, you should just be happy I'm even here at some point. You feel me? Because technically I didn't even know there was a time, and I'm going to go places that I'm not invited at. Even though I knew that it was going to happen, I just didn't know what time. And so at that point, what happened if I was doing something this day? I wouldn't have been able to make it because I didn't know a time, and I'm not going to move around my schedule either, especially if I'm doing work for people or different stuff like that. Like, but I really learned that at any moment, I just forgive people for who they are. I don't know what you're going through to do what you did to me. I don't know if you were raised to do what you did to me, but I forgive you because I'm not in control of how you treat me. I'm only in control of how I react to you and how I treat you. And that right there is a blessing, and it's beautiful. Most people can't take that from you. Like, that's what I don't think that most people understand. Like, even when you're talking to like spiritual people or you're just talking to a person in general, like, really take a person and accept them for their avatar. Like, I told somebody recently, if I accept you and I want you in my life, I'm accepting you at core. That means I'm accepting all your flaws, everything that you do, every mistake that you might make. I'm accepting you right there. And then I'm accepting you flawlessly to the point where I view you as perfect. I don't view you as, oh, you're just this beautiful mess. Like, I don't view you messy. I don't view you as a mess. I view you as the perfect human being that you are. You are perfect. Don't let somebody tell you that you are not perfect. Oh, nobody on this world is perfect. I tend to disagree. I disagree 100%. Okay? But I'm about to make some spiritual people upset. I'm about to make some religion people upset. I'm about to make some people upset about what I'm about to say next. All right? So why wouldn't you think you was perfect? Okay? This doesn't make any sense to me. And I have conversations with people all the time. Like, why don't you think you perfect? I'm perfect. Disrespectfully, respectfully, and loving. I'm perfect. You're going to tell me I'm not? Why? Who are you to say that what perfect is? What is your definition of perfect? Maybe your definition of perfect is different than my definition of perfect. So here you go telling me something ain't perfect, and I'm telling you I am. I'm telling you that you perfect. Because can't nobody else be you. Even if they want to copy you, whatever they want to do, they cannot be you. You perfect. You perfect in the exact same way that they made you. Like, you are perfect to be the blessing person that you are today. Can't nobody else be you at all. When I say at all, I mean at all. You're perfect. I'm hearing, you're perfect. Mm-hmm. That's by that Amani and Trey. Oh, them brothers get down on a vocal on the R&B side. Okay? Shout out to them. He said, you perfect. You make everything worth it. Feel me? And that's perfection. That's perfect. And a lot of people don't know that, like, you feel me? Like, me being who I am a strictly perfectionist. Like, I won't stop until I get it right. I do what I do, and I do what I do best. I am perfect. I am beautifully perfect. And I remember somebody said something to me this weekend, and I was like, they're like, you're so silly. I said, I'm perfectly silly. What's good? You feel me? Anytime you address me, you better say, hey, you perfect goddess. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was born perfect. I was born a perfection. When my mom and dad got together and they did they 1-2 step, and God was like, all right, how you want to be? God's like, you know what? I was like, and this is what I told God. I said, you get me the right. I'm going to trust you. I was like, I'm going to make you perfect. I'm going to make you in my image. You're made perfect. Don't never let somebody else tell you that you're not perfect. You can't be like everybody else. When you say I'm not perfect, that means you want me to be like somebody else. No, baby, I'm perfect because I'm me. You can't tell me I'm not me. And I'm going to continue to be me. I'm going to continue to lead the way. Okay? Perfection comes from within. It's not without. It's your view of the world. If you view people ain't perfect, then your world ain't perfect. Then things seem to fall apart. No, baby, my life is perfect. Everything's perfect. I'm doing good. Energy's great. I'm blessed. I'm divinely blessed and protected. I am perfect. I can't do nothing else but be me and be perfect. I can't be nobody else but me. You feel me? I don't want to be you are definitely you. But I mean, I'm perfect. And I always tell people that. I always tell my son, like, you perfect. Don't never let somebody tell you you're not perfect. Because can't nobody else be Malachi the Fly Guy, Malachi G. Can't nobody else be you. You for a reason. I'm me. I'm Nikita for a reason. I'm Goddess Nikita for a reason. I'm Pretty Red ENT for a reason, baby, because I'm perfect. I don't want to be nobody else but me. And I'm going to be perfectly me. I ain't going to be nobody else but perfectly me. I step in my power. I step and I be me. I love me to a T. I love every part of me. Even if I'm not the version of myself that I want to be, I still am perfectly me. Don't let this Bible, don't let these people, these spiritual people tell you, oh, you're not perfect. What? Who ain't perfect? Baby, you don't want to come over here and get a reading done by me? Because I'm going to tell you perfect. I'm going to tell you beautiful. Can't nobody else be you. You feel me? Some people will lie to y'all and tell y'all, oh, you're not perfect. They do that to lower your vibration. Hello. Move that, take that sender out, change what you want to change. And when you view perfect the way you're supposed to view perfect, then guess what happens? You do exactly what you need to be doing. Period, point blank. Don't never let somebody tell you that you are not perfect. Baby, you are. Look in the mirror. As you're listening to this, take a moment out. If you're driving, don't do this because I ain't responsible, okay? But if you just chilling in the house and you listen to this, or where you at, open your camera, look in the mirror, and look how perfect you are. Look at that smile. Look at your eyes. Look at your nose. Look at the way of like how your teeth is shaped. Look at everything about you. And you perfect. You are perfect the way that you are. Take a moment out. If you got a baby picture, look at you as a baby. You ain't got no enhancements. You ain't got no fake gold. You ain't got no gold teeth. You ain't got none of these fake teeth. You ain't got none of that. You ain't got no fake hair in your hair, nothing. Look at you as a baby. You were perfect. When you came out of your mama's womb, your mama, if your daddy was there, but if your mama was there and she wasn't and she passed away while having you, I'm so sorry. Guess what? She still thought you was perfect. She still thought you were beautiful, okay? Baby, you perfect, okay? So I want to read y'all something. So what does perfect mean? Perfect is having all the required or desirable elements, qualities, or characteristics as good as it is possible to be. So who is better than you? You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about perfect and you're going off a definition, that's Webster Dictionary, okay, by the way. Having all the requirements. Who is required for you to be perfect? You have all the requirements to make you up. Not to make this person up, to make you, to be you. You have all the requirements that you need to be perfect. You came out perfectly you. If you hear you're walking around, look, you're perfect. Even if you have to wheel around, even if you have to, walk around on crutches, or if you in a wheelchair, if you got one hand, one arm, you are still breathing and moving on this planet right now. You perfect. Your desired elements. Can't nobody else have them elements in their body besides you. They might want to be you. They might even try to copycat you. They cannot be you. You are perfectly you, disrespectfully and respectfully and loving, okay? Qualities or characteristics. Oh my gosh, who can have your qualities? Who can have your characteristics? You are perfectly you. Can't nobody else be you but you. People might try to copy you, but they cannot be you. Okay? As good as it is possibly to be. What? And then it says number 2, absolutely, completely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Who can be absolutely you besides you? So why wouldn't you think that you was perfect? I'm confused what's going on if y'all actually reading the definition of these words. Or y'all just allowing this saying to keep going around and you know it's wrong. You feel me? Like, oh my gosh. Then it says as a verb, it says make something completely free from faults or defects or as close to such as conditions as possible. What? I don't have any defects. I don't care if I'm going through a hard time. Even if you know, because some people figure like, you know, there's hard things that happen, there's bad things, all this. Even if you feel like I'm going through this moment in life, I'm still perfectly going through this moment and I'm doing it. Anything I have been through, experienced, guess what? I perfectly made it through. How about that? Okay. And it says, as close to such as condition as possible. So you close to perfection, like you're perfect. I remember me and one of my, ex-lovers, we were talking and he was like, and I told him like what I was going to write about him in my book. And he was like, listen, I want to make sure you quote me and you put this in your book. He said, I don't feel like nobody's perfect. But if there was somebody that was damn near perfect, that's you. And I fucked up. You never messed up. It was me. That's all on me. Everything that happened between us, that's on me. That's not you. Don't ever think you did anything wrong. It was definitely me. But you were perfect. Like, I wish I could take everything back and go back in time and I would make you mine, like, all the way. Like, because I would know, if I know the things that I know now, I would know to go back in time and make you mine, like, all the way, and like not play with you for real and like really love you. And I was like, damn, that's sweet. But is that perfect? Yeah. You feel me? Like, yes. Like, come on, guys. Y'all gotta stop listening to other people telling you what's perfect. I just told you what the definition of perfect means. So anytime you talking to me and you tell me that you're not perfect, I'm going to have to check you. And then I'm going to be like, did you listen to my podcast? Because I talk about what the word perfect is and how perfect you are. You're perfectly you. Can't nobody else be you. People talk about me. I was like, yes, I have little feet. Yes, I have, big chest, a big booty. Yes, I'm thick. I really look good. Like, I got long hair. I got funny colored eyes. Like, yes, I'm her. I am what most women want to fix their body to be, but they perfect just the way that they are. I remember I was around a girl who was like trying to like mimic me and be like me. And I'm like, why are you trying to be like me? Why are you not trying to be like you? You're perfect. You shouldn't want to be like me. I should inspire you to be more like yourself. That's what I'm trying to do. And if I didn't do that, then I apologize, because that was never my intent. Get what I'm saying? My intent is to inspire you to be you. I took a picture today on Snapchat and I wrote, love yourself so much that you inspire others to do the same. And so if you telling yourself that you are perfect and you loving yourself as you are perfect, then who can tell you anything else that you're not? Because if you feel like you close to perfect, you are considered perfect according to the Webster Dictionary. So the next time y'all, if you listen to this, next time you hear somebody say, oh, you're not perfect, you know what to really say back. I am perfect. And I'm going to tell you how I'm perfect. Give them the definition and break down who you are, just like how I did. How I am perfect. You can't be me. I can only be me. I'm perfect. I'll go off. You feel me? I'll be going off about me. Why I was born perfect. I was born a perfection. I was born perfect. Like, everything I want, I get. And I wanted to be here. I wanted to help people. Like, yes, so I am perfect. Like, I'm the perfect person for this position that I'm in. Okay? Oh, shout out to me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm the perfect person. Can't nobody take that from me. They might try, but they can't take it from me. Taking that from me is taking that from God, the universe, Mother Earth, and that's disrespectful, baby. You on your own. I can't even call the troops off of you. They own you. They gonna be on you like, we don't rice, okay? Now let's talk about what is the definition of perfection, guys, okay? I just want to, throw this out here, okay? Let's throw this out here. says the condition, state, or quality, perfection. This is what perfection means, okay? The condition, state, or quality of being free or as free as possible from all flaws or defects. Did y'all hear what they said? Let me repeat that back one more time, okay? Because y'all know I'm ignorant. If you my friend or you my family member, you know I'll be like, what? Did you hear what they just said? Let's repeat that back one more time. Run that back. Just for. I keep trying to tell y'all, don't come for me not unless I send for you. Because when I send back, I'm going to send back correctly. And this is my send back, okay? Perfection. The condition, state, or quality of being free or as free as possible from all flaws or defects. I'm free from all flaws or defects as possible. Because who's to say that I have a defect? The only way that I would feel like I have a defect is if I feel like I have a defect. Who's to say that you might say, oh, you're so loving. You wake up happy. That's a flaw. Some people look at that as a flaw. I don't. I think that's perfection. What? I want to wake up with somebody who's just happy on purpose. No matter what's going on, they go to sleep happy and they wake up happy. No matter what's going on, this person is just naturally happy. They're always happy. They're always spreading love and light. They're always just joyful. Yes, that is called perfection. Yes, I am perfection. Okay. The next thing is, the next definition says a person or thing perceived as the embodiment of perfection. I am told, this is what they use as a sentence. As a sentence, it says, I am told that she is perfectionist. Perfection itself. I am told that she is perfection itself. And that's in bold. So to me, that was like spirit leading me there. Like, oh, okay. Yes, I am perfectionist. Feel me? I can't be nothing else but that. Okay. Now, here go to the next definition. It says the action or process of improving something until it is flawlessly, okay, or as faultless as possible. So you could be working on yourself. You can say, I'm a perfectionist. Like, you feel me? I'm perfection. I'm confused. Like, why y'all not looking up the words for these words that y'all saying? I used to tell people that all the time. They used to be like, why do you call yourself Pretty Red ENT? I said, because I'm entertainment. A lot of times y'all take the ENT part and think I was a stripper because my body looked good. But why I gotta be a stripper for? Entertainment is how I'm talking to y'all now. A conversation with me and my friends or just anybody, that's entertainment. No matter how you look at it, I'm entertaining you. The definition of entertainment is something that really you like to enjoy. You feel me? Like, why does it have to be you hear ENT, you automatically think it's a stripper? Come on now. Y'all got to understand, like, a lot of times I take the word and I take the definition that Webster say that it means, and I apply it exactly that way. Like, what are you saying? It doesn't even make sense. And even if you was to read the Bible and now that you know the definition of perfect, does it make sense? What they're saying, like, nobody's perfect. What do you mean nobody's perfect? I'm perfect. Disrespectfully, like, don't ever in life tell me that I'm not perfect, because I go off. I have a whole little statement for you. And they'll be like, oh, you know what? I should have just minded my business. Yep, you should have just minded your own business, your own perfect business. And you could have stayed over there being perfectionist as you is. But you shouldn't have came for me because I didn't send for you. And so I will send back correctly for you. And that's a me sending back correctly. And that's not, you know, me being mean or nothing, but that is me being for real. And this definition came from what? Webster Dictionary. Definition from Oxford Language. Come on, guys. Like, y'all gotta really start looking stuff up. Like, y'all believe stuff that people say, like, and it's just like, okay, are you really using the real term of this word correctly? I remember when someone said, well, you're not born perfect because, you were born into a world of sin. Well, my mama and daddy didn't have me out of sin. So what's really good? Anytime I feel like a child is born out of love. Whether or not these parents feel like they in love anymore, at that moment when they were doing it, they were in a love vibration, because a love vibration is the only way how anybody can, and anything that you really want can get to you in this planet. Mother Earth is all about love. So imagine you saying that this baby is not born of perfection, or this baby's not born perfect, but love is perfect. Love is perfection. Love is unconditional. So what's really going on? That's your thinking. Don't allow people to tell you stuff that, not unless you do your own research. I'm telling y'all, a lot of times, like when I went through my spiritual journey, everything that I have learned, because spiritual journey, there's different journeys you can go on. Your spiritual journey is totally different. But my spiritual journey, I had to throw everything out I learned. Anything anybody taught me, I threw that out and relearned every single thing. They talk about this in Doctor Strange, the first movie. No lie. They talk about exactly what I'm saying in Doctor Strange. And she's like, everything that you were taught, you're going to have to throw it out because it's not what's needed at this moment. You got to go back and relearn everything that you were supposed to learn and learn the correct things, because some of the stuff that you learn isn't correct. You feel me? And some people teach stuff, and they teach stuff to their children, people, places, things that is not real. You are born of perfection. You are perfect. I gave you the definition. Apply it. Don't let somebody tell you you're not. I wish a person would tell me I'm not perfect. What? Let's have this talk. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go on full blast speed, okay? Like, no lie, guys. Like, I'll be ready. Are you ready in your journey? But nah, guys, all jokes aside, like for real, never let somebody tell y'all that you're not perfect, because you are. Like, you're the most perfect human being that there is. You are perfect enough for you. And that's when people tell you that you're not perfect. That's like you're looking in the mirror telling yourself, like, you're not good enough for me. You're not perfect enough. Like, yes, baby, you perfect exactly the way you are. You're perfect the way you came out your mama womb, naked, without any enhancement, no makeup, no weave. When you came out your mama womb, you ain't have no weave on. You ain't get a haircut then. You ain't got no gold teeth in either. You ain't got a daggone tattoo. You didn't have your nails done. Because I know guys and women that get their nails done. And I know some guys that get them done that is not gay. And I'm saying that, like, to say that, no, you were not dressed up in clothes when you came out your mama womb. You didn't have not an ounce of clothes on your body. Oh, some of y'all came out big babies. Not my friend, she just had a big baby. That baby was 12 pounds, okay? You came out a big baby. So what? This baby was still perfect, chunky. No matter how somebody else might feel. But baby, you perfect. There's going to be somebody in this world that's going to look at you like you are the most perfect thing in this planet. But you got to look at yourself like that too first. And when you look at yourself like that, and it will start to reflect outside of you. Imagine you thinking that yourself is perfect, and you talking to yourself, you manifesting this in your life, you doing them affirmations. I am perfect. I am perfect. I am perfectionist. Do that a few times in the mirror. Then come back and leave me a comment on my website, or leave me a comment on Wherever I post this at, on Facebook, leave me a comment on IG, Snapchat. Tell me how you feel for real. But I believe you are perfect. And can't nobody tell me anything different. I won't allow them to tell me that, oh, this person isn't perfect. Why you say that for? You must don't feel perfect. I think they perfect exactly who they are. Can't nobody else be them but them. They perfect. Because this is who they are. They were born this way. They were born their self. If you didn't come in here with a twin, I'm talking about like actually born in your mom's womb twin. You feel me? Like, because even twins are perfect. I dated a twin. That's still my guy. But the whole thing is like, you know, they perfect. I always tell people that even like, I know I talk to a lot of people. Like, I really be out there as a spiritual worker. Like, I be talking to whoever, like helping them out. Like, why you don't think you perfect? Well, I did this, I did that. Like, okay, well, maybe it could have been your spiritual job to do. Who's to say that it wasn't? You feel me? You got to go and forgive yourself. Like, you got to make your life better. Like, if you feel like you did some things that you got to take back, like you need forgiveness for, forgive yourself. Serve your karma time. Once you did that, baby, you perfect. You got to be able to accept yourself wherever you are at, whether you feel like you high or low. You need to accept yourself there. And that's the first thing people don't understand. Like, yes, I'm at one with me, baby. I've been saying I was perfect since I was little. But I also get told that I'm perfect by a lot of people. Like, you're just too perfect for me. I remember I used to have guys that I used to date. They used to be like, you're too perfect for me. Like, like I really want you, but you don't have no flaws. Like I remember, because I'm telling y'all, one of my exes broke up with me because he said I was too perfect. He said, you don't argue. I said, why would I want to argue with somebody I want to love on? This is dumb. Like, I'm not about to create an argument. Like, I don't want to argue with you. I know that you're trying to create one, but I don't want to argue with you. I just want to love you. What's up? He's like, oh, you're just perfect. He's like, you text back too fast. And he's like, you text back like too fast, but it's what I really want, but you just do it all the time. And I'm like, so what I'm not supposed to do? I'm supposed to wait a while, not text you when you text me, even though I want to talk to you too? That doesn't make sense. You feel me? I didn't hurt you. I don't wanna create nothing. I really want to love you on a deeper plane. Like, you feel me? Like, I remember this conversation like it was yesterday, and I don't think y'all understand. Like, I had to do healing work around that. And after that ex-boyfriend, the next 5 people that I dated, I got told I was perfect. Way too perfect. So imagine how I felt. Like, dang, like, this is what men really claim that they want, and they get it, but yet they're saying I'm too perfect, and they don't know how to accept it for real. You feel me? It's all love. Like, I ain't tripping. I am about authentic love. I'm about giving it out, but I'm also about remaining me and being me, and always being true to the real me, and never really changing who I am for anybody else to fit their image. You feel me? Like, no, I'm gonna continue to be me. What, you want a woman who about you? Yeah, I'm gonna be her. But I'm not about to change my way because this is what this man doesn't require. Like, yes, like I said, a lot of times guys pray for women like me all the time. And sometimes we show up in their life, and then they don't know how to keep us. They don't know what to do. They try to ruin it. Like, I'm telling y'all, literally, like, I literally got told I was too perfect. You don't argue. Like, you're really sweet. Like, I kind of feel like I can walk all over you. And I'm like, that's not true. You can't walk all over me. Just because I choose not to say something and I choose just to love you don't mean that you walking all over me. I'm just choosing love. But at that moment when we sit down and have a talk about what you're doing incorrect, yeah. I don't know if you're ready for that, smoke. You feel me? Like, I don't know if you're ready for that one, baby. But it is what it is. Guys, like, I just want to tell you, I love yourself perfectly. You are born of perfection. Never let somebody tell you you're not. I just read the definitions off. Y'all heard what I said. But also, guys, know you perfect. You perfect exactly the way you are. Don't try to be anybody else but you. And if you don't know who you are, take that time and figure that out. It's okay to call a time out. Like, hold on, time. I need to figure out me. I need to figure out how I can be more perfect. Like, what would make me be more me? Because that's perfect. That's what people don't understand when I say that. I just want to know me on a deeper level. Like, I just want to be more perfect than what I'm already am. You feel me, guys? And stop trying to be other people. Be you. Like, you get more credit just by being you. I'll be sick and tired of hearing these tarot readers on TikTok. You got this person trying to do this and do that. And they're trying. Baby, can't nobody do nothing to you or switch anything out, bruh. And I'm here to tell y'all, some people are like, oh, they can't. Bruh, get mad and manifest that shit. Straight up. Call your shit back. They gonna wish they didn't do that. And I just told y'all the recipe how to do that shit. Like, real talk. And do it with authority. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you do, however you pray. Like, you feel me? Like, call it back. People learn not to mess with you no more. Like, oh, you thought you did that? Shoot. Let's get back to what's due to me. Hello. Sometimes you ain't even got to do nothing. You got the universe, you got God and Mother Earth working together right now, bro. It's inevitable. That's Trinity, bro. They can't mess with you. It's like they down here hitting the block. And so if if we were talking street terms and stuff, like you're like, hey, we finna get ready to hit the block. They lighting up the block. That's like God down here with a Uzi shooting at everybody that's doing wrong. Boom, yada there, up, yada there, yada there, up, yada there. Stop allowing people to scare y'all, bro. I be blocking people when I see stuff like that on TikTok. I be like, what? How? And why? Why would this person want to switch this? Why would this person want to be anything else other than them? This is stupid. You hate yourself that much that you don't want to be you? You want to be somebody else? I remember I told that to the one girl one day. I knew what she was doing. I gave her, spiritual reading. I'm like, really? You don't love yourself enough to be you? You have qualities. You have traits. You feel me? Like, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, you got to really love you and don't allow somebody to tell you that you ain't who you supposed to be. Be perfectly you and be disrespectfully you. Be respectfully you and be loving you. I'll be telling people that all the time. Like, I'll be like, disrespectfully and respectfully. And I'm going to add loving because this is something new I'm adding. Okay. This is something new. I'm adding to my swag. Shorty got that swag. I swag and I surf and I swear. I'm more hypnotic, exotic. That's all on my body. Got a Lil Wayne is the hardest man that went over that. Lil Wayne literally was known for taking people beats and making it his own. Like, you feel me? But is Lil Wayne perfectly Wayne? Yes. Lil Wayne is perfectly. I feel like Lil Wayne is the real remix Jack Beats. You know what I'm saying? Him, Trey Songz. You got him, Trey, Chris Brown, when they was kicking out them mixtapes. Now, I don't know if y'all ever listened to Chris Brown mixtapes or Trey Songz mixtapes. Trey Songz go harder on his mixtapes than he did his albums. So, like, when people talk that Trey talk, Trey Songz, I'm like, bro, I'm a real OG fan of Trey. Like, I did a report on Trey, and when I got my first AA, I love that man. You cannot tell me anything. Like, what's his come out song? Okay, who did Trey put on? Trey put on one of the greatest singers / rappers. And that song is Player. Like, you don't know this song? Oh, no, you're not a real fan then. All right. I'll be like, all right, I ain't gonna argue with you. All right, you got it. You got it, girl. You got it. Hey. You got it, girl. You got it. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with y'all. But nah, guys, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much. But I just wanted to tell y'all like how perfect y'all are, and I appreciate that the fact that y'all are perfect. Tap more into y'all, love y'all more. Don't listen to nobody else to tell y'all ain't perfect. I'm here to tell y'all are. And it's you waiting on you to recognize that you are perfect. And at that moment that you recognize that you are perfect without anything on and without any enhancements, without just nakedly you, like how you came out the womb and you look at a baby picture of when you came out the womb and be like, man, I was perfect. That person's waiting on you to recognize them. I'm just here to tell you that, okay? You're born to perfection. All right, guys. I'm here to rock y'all world just for a little minute. Thanks for chit-chatting, listening to me. Make sure y'all go follow me on all platforms at the Pretty Red ENT Show. And thanks for tuning in, tapping in with me, guys. Like, and I just want to let y'all know y'all are beautifully perfect, and so am I. Okay. All right, well, thanks for tuning in to the Pretty Red ENT Show. It's your girl, Goddess Nikita, a.k.a. Pretty Red ENT.